this particular fly, my Leggy Diawl Bach, I haven't seen them before, but I've been fishing them for a few years now. I dare say somebody else has got something similar, because there's nothing new in fly fishing, despite what the internet will have you believe. But this one, especially with the green, is ridiculously good. I also tie it with red underneath, great in the summer, but this one, early on in the year, at the back end of the year, for some reason they pick out that lime green, and it's my favourite of my Leggy Diawl Bach variants. Nine to this fly, very easy to tie, so let's go ahead and tie it. Starting off, I tie these in 12s as well, but size 10 is your best bet. It's like a size 10 wet fly, hook and vise. Started with the wrong thing there. And I've got in here a lime green floss, same as you're using for your Viva. Excuse me, same as you're using for your Viva. And you're just coming in behind the eye, a little bit of space behind the eye. And tie off there. I've got here a cheap cock cape. You don't need anything fancy. I'm just going to take a few fibres for the tail. Now on these flies my tail's not very long. It's quite short. I'm going to snip that off. And also a little bit of silver wire. This is just a really thin silver wire. Tie that on my side if I can. So just running the floss up the body. So you've got that bed. If there's anything that you need to straighten, I've got a little bit there. Just straighten that out. Stopping a little bit behind the eye, I now come in, and what I do is I get 2 bits of peacock herring, and what you do is you do top to tail, and then sort of snap that off in the middle, and you've got the thickness of the tip, the more hair on the tip, and the durability of the stub end. So just catch that in. Wind up the body. And then tie this off here. So you've tied off your green floss. In with my black 8-0. Just a couple of turns. And I like to stick in a whip finish, just for security. Now, we're taking this the opposite direction. So what I'm looking to do is, when I take it, I want to twist it. If you did it with a single bit of herring, it wouldn't twist. So you twist and leave open gaps so you can see little bits of the lime green floss. Just little bits, nothing stupid, no big clunky bits, just nice neat small bits of the floss. In my snips. Again, I chuck a whip finish in there. And then in opposite direction, I take my silver wire. Tie them off. And then just twiddle the end until that breaks. And now I'm going to put my beard hackle in. I'll probably flip the vise for this, but again, take it square off the feather and a generous pinch. Secure that in with a pinching loop. Make sure it's sitting right and you're happy. You can straighten up with thread wraps. I'm just going to tidy this up here. Just use fingers, Just tidying that up. And now, this is the tricky bit. Is getting them to sit right, getting the legs to sit right. So this is a red dyed, it's like a clarity colour. I've just found these the best colour. You can use natural, but I like this contrast in red against the green. And I take 3 or 4 fibres for one side, and I want to try and get them sitting. There you go, one's went skew with already. I want to try and get them sitting so they're coming up and over, which I can use my fingers, I'll show you in a second. So they're coming up and over, like curving over the body, like so. I've got one stray one there. A little bit of thread wrap might secure that. No, no sitting right. Take the thread off. It's a real art to getting these all in the same direction. Pheasant tail wants to turn. So there's my curve, my natural curve of the fibre. So I just need to make sure I don't roll my fingers and keep everything in place. There we go, one's rolled. That's it. See how they're sitting? That's how I need them to sit. I don't want the stuff sticking up in silly places. I want a whole lot in the right area. So again, 3 or 4 this side. Try not to roll the fibres. One loop to see how it's sitting. That's perfect. I'll show you what I mean. If I turn this, the fibres are sitting. So they're going over the body and following the contours. And then I'm just got to tidy this head up. Take my scissors, one side first. Be careful not to pull the legs, otherwise you've got to move them out of position. And then we've just got to tidy up the head here. The control thread wraps. Like that. That's it, sitting perfect. So all the feathers, all the fibres, sorry, are sitting sloped back over the fly. And this is a great fly for the washing machine. Better than a normal Diawl Bach because, let's be honest, a lot of the fish that are up there, they're looking for stuff on the surface. Most of the stuff that comes out on the surface has got legs. A little bit of varnish just to finish the fly off. Like I say, you can do different undercolours. Green and red are my two. Pearl is a good one. Yeah, didn't be scared to add a little dash of colour to it. It really seems to work. And there he is. Leggy Diawl Bach. Like I say, do it in red, do it in green. Mustard yellow is a good colour as well when they're up near the surface. That's a red one there if you can see it. But a little bit fiddly to tie, but certainly worth the effort. Leggy Diawl Bach. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe to my channel. Plenty more fishing and fly tying videos in there. Take care. Bye bye.